Okay, so I just finished Fire Emblem Engage. My thoughts are, what the heck? That ending was terrible. Like, I actually think the last chapter was one of the worst endings to any story I've ever read. The exposition dumping nonstop about Emblem Zero, something that had nothing to do with this entire story. And yes, there's a thematic thing being weaved about like family and connections throughout this entire story. Yes, I see that, but it's so forced into your head and so poorly thought out and so poorly contrived and so unbelievable and unbuyable. And everything just feels like it's just happening just to happen. Oh, like all the emblems are gonna go. Actually, power, friendship, they're all gonna say. Like, complete waste of time. And the switch up from, oh, my only friend was lost, and then I hated everybody and used everybody, and then finally I get Zero Emblem again. Who is Zero Emblem? We have no idea. Implied maybe you from another world. I hear some people are saying it's Henri because he actually was a hero who beat the Shadow Dragon all by himself, didn't have any allies, etc. Didn't leave any descendants. Either way, like, I felt like grievously insulted by this story. Like, I feel like it's like it irritated me to have spent $60 for a story like this in a AAA video game. I think it's an insult to all the people who put in great effort into the gameplay. And I feel like the entire franchise feels like low-key tarnished. Like, all of the legacy media, etc., Fire Emblem Heroes is going to have to include the terrible writing from this game. And it's specifically the fact that this game included characters from so many other games of the franchise that kind of brings down the entire franchise because it's like it poorly represented all these characters. It's such a terrible story. Just horrendous. And then also, I think when I first hopped back into Maddening, I was like, wow, these enemies are strong. But then my Lyn Ivy easily destroyed the entire endgame. Like, after I got into it for like a chapter, I actually thought the endgame maps were pretty easy, especially with the 10 uses. I thought the final map was easy. I was just like blasting around with Ivy, destroying all the emblems. I only had to beat the 4, and then I just killed Sombron and called it a day. I would say now I'm like definitively thinking the emblems were too broken because on Madden they try to just like greatly up stats to kind of force you to have to rely on the emblems more, but I feel like in practice they were just so powerful that it didn't really matter. I'll probably still make content about different aspects of this game, but like I will not be touching this game with a 10-foot full pole for like a hot minute.